Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says that the country's main opposition party is attempting to obstruct a major corruption investigation which targets Istanbul's jailed mayor and Erdogan's leading opponent, Ekrem Imamoglu. That as protests have continued against the detention of Imamoglu, with nearly 2,000 people now detained and 300 of them jailed. Erdogan saying the main opposition party is trying to derail the investigation by shouting and accusing state institutions of politicisation in a bid to block justice. The opposition, though, says the investigation is politically motivated to keep Imamoglu out of the running for the country's presidency. Well, another large protest was held last night in Istanbul. Earlier, I spoke to our reporter there, Andrew Hilliar.
That protest is the first thing our team saw when we arrived last night here in Istanbul. A large protest on the Asian side of the city in a district called Karaköy, attended by several thousand people, mainly students. One of the first things that struck us when we arrived at that protest was the very large police presence that was there. We didn't see any tensions while we were there at this protest. There was at times quite a festive atmosphere. There was music, people giving speeches on stage, but there was also a somber mood too. There were parents of students who have been imprisoned while they await a trial speaking on stage. There were letters from imprisoned students that were also read out to those who had gathered. The parents of one student telling us that they didn't know what the charges were. There have also been accusations of police violence. And we also spoke to students ourselves. Many students are very eager to speak to our team. One in particular telling us that despite her own attention, because she had indeed been arrested by police when she participated in the protests immediately following the arrest of Istanbul's mayor, Ekrem Imamoglu, she said despite her detention, she was determined to speak out, to continue protesting. She said her generation had nothing to lose and that she would continue resisting. That is something she said several times. She said that after Gezi Park, the Gezi Park protests that broke out in 2013, Gezi Park, which is actually just behind me, she said it was her generation's turn to take to the streets.
Andrew Hilliar there, our reporter, talking to me a little bit